Season 1, Episode 6. So the last episode, guys, was a doozy. That diner scene, not dinner, diner, they were having lunch and then it turned into dinner. That was crazy. It was fantastic. If you guys have not seen my reaction to the last episode, guys, look down below in the comment section and click that link, click that link, honey, and you can see all my reactions, not only to this show, but all my other shows I'm doing here on this channel. This show, once again, I'll probably say it in every episode, I love this show. It's one of my favorite shows ever. And I'm here for the noise, I'm here for the ruckus. This is just everything. I can't get enough. I love watching this. I wish I could binge watch it. I'm happy y'all are with me during this journey, but sometimes I just really want to sit here and just watch every single episode. But you know what? I'm holding myself. I'm only filming it once a day. And if I'm not all the way booked up with my other shows. So shout out to me. But yes, so the lady who played Lucifer, somebody commented, I think I read it today, and they said it was Bree from the lady from Game of Thrones. I can't remember. Her name wasn't Bree. Her name was, that's my best friend's name. Bren from Tarth or something like that. I can't remember. But she was in Game of Thrones, and I love that character. So I think she made it all the way through to the ending, because the last season was so disgusting and I hated it. But she was a really good character, and I think in real life she's like OD tall. So that's probably why she was overlooking Sandman, like Morpheus. She's like, yes, you have anything else to say to me? Like, she was like, talk to me, peasant. Somebody also said, rebutted something that I said in my last reaction, that I was told that this show was already greenlit for season 2. So they said that it wasn't, and even the director, I believe, said that it didn't say anything of that nature yet. So I don't know. Most of the times I get sources from like real good sources. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Maybe I misspoken. But that's what I was told, and but who knows? I hope, let's take it back a little bit. I hope and pray that they're going to give us a season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hope this show just keeps going on if it's possible. As long as it's good like this, like you guys know. We want more now. Just an amazing show. So I'm ready to jump into this reaction, guys, but just so you guys know, this will be a full reaction on my second and third tier here on the YouTube channel, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please help sign up and join today to either one of those platforms, or both if you really like to. Help support Andres Array, and I will love you forever. I'm ready to jump into this because I'm a reactor, and it's time to react to things. With that being said, guys, let's jump into the Sandman and find out exactly what the Sandman has got to give. Where are we now? The sound of her wings.
Franklin. Come on, Franklin.
Sure, I'll talk to you.
What are you waiting for?
I'm feeding the pigeons.
You do that too much, you know what you get? Fat pigeons. I can tell something's wrong. I mean, look at you. It's not like you.
Oh, she knows him.
No. When they captured me, I just had one thought. Vengeance. And while my kingdom had fallen apart, my tools, long since stolen and scattered, I'm now more powerful than I have been in eons. You see, until then, I'd had a true quest, purpose beyond my function, and then suddenly it was over. I felt disappointed, empty.
Want a hug?
Does that make sense? In some ways I feel worse than when I started. I feel like nothing.
You could have called me, you know.
I didn't want to worry you.
You are utterly the stupidest, most self-centered, pathetic excuse for an anthropomorphic personification. You're as bad as Isaiah. No, worse.
Heads up!
He's not my friend, he's my brother. And he's an idiot.
I'm just feeding the birds.
You can come with me if you want. Or you can stay here and sulk.
Maybe see you again.
Sure, Franklin. You'll see me again. Soon.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's a gift.
Oh, thank you.
You are good with them.
Apples.
Humans.
We did have one family dinner when you were away. The twins were in high spirits. Things as I miss having the usual sparring partner across the dinner table.
Any word of the prodigal?
Still missing. You were both missed.
I know this piece. I haven't heard it in 200 years.
No. Don't stop, please.
Never finished it. All we have is a fragment.
Do you know who I am?
Now!
No, not yet, please. There's something I have to say, if that's all right.
Of course.
The Lord is our God. The Lord is one.
What does that symbol on her necklace mean? It means something I cannot remember. I was in Catholic school.
Glad I said the Shema. My old man always said it would guarantee you a place in heaven. I look so old. So empty.
Now's when you find out, Harry.
Damn. I thought they were coming to listen to music.
When I was captured, it wasn't me they were looking for. It was you.
Death.
Good to touch the earth with your bare feet. It's grounding. Hi, Sam.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Sam.
You don't understand. All our flight information is on my phone. I just need to give it a call.
Your time's up.
Sam? Sam!
Come on, hon. Sam!
My God, I would hate to be dead.
How do you do it?
I have a job to do. And I do it. When the last living thing dies, I'll put the chairs on the table, turn out the lights, and lock the universe behind me when I leave. Is he bearing up after all this time?
Who? Hobgoblin?
Well, I'm sure he'd love to see you. They fear the sunless lands, yet they enter your realm every night without fear. Dying and living were new things, and people did them with the enthusiasm they always bring to new things. People feel as pleased to have been born as if they did it themselves. They get upset and hurt and shaken when they die. All they really need is a kind word and a friendly face.
We'd better get you a bottle then.
Yeah. I'm afraid so.
This is a really
Alright,
crazy
sweetie.
episode.
Lovely.
I find myself wondering about humanity. Why do they fear the sunless land? It is as natural to die as it is to be born.
People may not be ready for my gift, but they get it anyway. At the end, each of us stands alone. Most of us will be glad for the company of a friend. I used to think I had to do this all by myself. Holding their hand and they're holding mine. I'm not alone when I'm doing my job. Neither are you. You and I and desire and despair, we're here to serve them. Our purpose is our function. We're here for them. I need them as much as they need me. Lots of people don't have a job they love doing, do they?
You've taught me something I had forgotten. I thank you, my sister.
That's what family's about, little brother.
To me, man! Over here!
I too am late for an appointment.
Oh, God, no!
Tell him I said hello.
That car came like this close to hit him.
This close, huh? Come with me, Franklin. I need to show you something. What are you waiting for? Maybe it would be good for you to see them on their terms instead of yours. Oh, this is terrible.
All in Tyler were killed. The spirit of the fucking man died with them.
Delegation of fairies came to see me last night. They're talking about abandoning this plane forever.
People want Jeffrey, not filthy tales in rhyme about pilgrims.
It's half my village to the Black Death. I fought under Buckingham in Burgundy. It's not like I don't know what death is. The only reason people die is because everyone does it. You all just go along with it. But not me. I'm not going to die.
Why would any sensible creature crave an eternity of this?
I could grant him his wish.
And he will be begging for death within a century, I assure you.
That's the person I mentioned in the beginning of the episode.
Very well.
Not the thought.
Did I hear you say you have no intention of ever dying? Let us meet here again, Robert Gatling, Tavern of the White Horse, in 100 years.
100 years' time. On this day. Who was that then, Obsy? Haven't a clue. But I tell you what, I'll ask him in 100 years' time. Have I made a bargain with the devil?
No.
Then why aren't I dead? Who are you? Why are you here?
You live your life as you choose, then on this day, every 100 years, we will meet.
All right. I'll tell you what it's like. It's fucking brilliant. And now we have these little cloth pieces for your nose. In the old days, we just used our sleeves. I've started in a new trade. It's called printing.
So you still want to live?
Oh, yes. You never told me who you are. Couple of bottles of good wine for us. Already made a start on them. The gods have smiled on me as they smile on all England, where no man is slave or bondsman. I was working with Billy Claxton. Made some gold from that. Put it to work in Henry Tudor's shipyard. Healthy gift of gold to the crown. Saw to a knighthood. My fair Eleanor. And little Robin. This is what I always dreamed heaven would be like. Wherein is fixed the love of Beelzebub.
To him, I'll build an altar in the church.
Who is he?
His name's Will Shaxford. Acts a bit, wrote a play. I've saved the best bit for last. The Queen herself slept at my house.
He's like, I'm not interested in anything you're saying.
Have we met?
We have. But men forget in waking hours, create new dreams to spur the minds of men. Is that your will?
It is.
Do not be so free in saying plagues, fires, floods, to the judgment of the Lord. Who's with the rest of the filth?
Let him be. He is my guest.
Do you know how hungry a man can get? I lost it all. My land, my gold, my boy, Robin, died in a tavern brawl when he was 20. Got out with my skin a little more. And then it got worse. I've hated every second of the last 80 years. Every bloody second.
Do you still wish to live?
Death is a mug's game. I've got so much to live for. If you ask me, this country will be next for a revolution. There's a new system where they take English cotton goods to Africa, then comes back here with raw cotton, tobacco and sugar.
It's a poor thing for one man to enslave another.
It's just how it's done.
I suggest you find yourself a different line of business, Robert Gatling.
What happened to live your life as you choose?
The choice is yours. You take that choice away from others. Great stories will always return to their original forms.
You made some kind of deal with him, didn't you?
Perhaps.
What kind of deal? His soul?
Nothing so crude.
Who are you, truly? What's your name?
I might ask both of you that same question. Gentlemen, they're only too glad to augment their earnings by slitting throats if you move. They'll slit yours. And a wandering Jew meet once every century in a tavern. I found this, striking bargains with men, sharing gifts, immortality.
I am no devil.
And I'm not Jewish.
Fine. You will both follow me, sir, as my coach is without.
No, I think not. Wait.
No, not you. I'm sorry.
You need not have come to my defense.
Still, I didn't want to be drinking alone here in 100 years' time. I can't die, remember?
Aye, but you can be hurt or captured.
100 years then.
100 years.
For a second, I thought you was bloody Jack yourself.
No,
How'd you like to buy a girl a drain of pail?
I think not.
I bet you ain't got it in you anyway, you skinny chicken Leary.
Lou. Sorry about lushing Lou. No idea what her real name is.
Louise Baldwin. My father was in the British Army.
You knew Lady Joanna. You know Lushing Lou. You know everyone, don't you? That might be the only thing I've learned after 500 years. We're almost always better than you think they are. I may have learnt a bit from my mistakes. Doesn't seem to stop me from making them. See whether or not I'm ready to seek death. I don't think I'll ever seek death. I think you're here for something else.
Like what?
Friendship? No, look, I'm not saying...
Dare suggest one such as I might need your companionship. Then I shall take my leave of you and prove you wrong.
I'll be here in 100 years' time. If you're here then too, it'll be because we're friends. For rabbits again, Vicar?
Mind if
I'm actually waiting for someone.
Yeah, you're very nice felon.
I've got a Glen Grant, old enough to be your father.
I'm older than I look.
You waiting for someone?
Yeah,
I've been stood up.
I've seen plenty of friends get in fights in pubs. Even more of them laugh about it together later.
Maybe in another 100 years.
You'll have to have found a new pub by then. This place has been sold to make room for new flats. Pour you another one? While you wait?
That's why he was locked away.
You're late.
I've always had it impolite to keep one's friends waiting.
It is I, Desire.
Oh.
My brother has found a way out of his cage. My plan has failed. I have a new one.
So we met Dream's sister, Death. That was actually really sad in like the beginning. I was like, oh my god. And then we met that guy, Hobbit. He isn't Hobbit. Hobbs. I think that's his name. And he doesn't die. And that whole thing and learning about his relationship with Dream was very fascinating as well. I'm hoping that we're going to get more of that character and see what else they have up their sleeve. Like, are they just going to meet every 100 years and then just talk that day and that's it? Still, it's very, very fascinating. I loved Death and just seeing all of the things. She's just so happy to be like, hey, come with me, let's go. But imagine doing that forever. You know what I mean? You kind of get numb, I guess. Regardless, and what happens if one of them does abandon their job, per se? Can they do that? And what will happen? Who gets replaced? Do they die then? Or disappear or whatever? This was a very good episode. Much different than the other episodes where they was like action-packed and, you know, we got all these storyline. This I felt like we were learning a lot more about Dream and his past and like the connections to people and humanity that he has. So it's very like catch you up to date to what you guys were missing. Because we jumped in this series and just kept it rolling. We didn't really ask questions about like who at this. I'll say me. I didn't ask questions about his brothers and sisters. I didn't really know where this character came from. I just saw what was happening. I knew he wanted to catch a night. Did he forget about nightmares to catch them? But yeah, you know, I just kept it, you know, just drop roll and go with the storyline. But it was good to step back and no action really, and it's just really just to learn about this character, learn about his other characters surrounding it, let's say his friends, his other characters surrounding it, and we just kind of went with there. Now I'm prepared to find out why Desire wants to do something towards his brother, like, ugh. But regardless, guys, this is a pretty good episode. I would have rated a 9 or 9.5. Maybe an 8.59 for me, just because I'm more like an action-packed type of person, but I did appreciate the story than what was given. Now, I do know that some people did tell me that this episode was going to be their favorite, or they really loved this episode, but for me, I will stick with like the 8.59 range. I would love to know what you guys thought about this episode, so please comment down below, and we will talk there. With that being said, guys, when you see this reaction, realize you are not subscribed. Hit subscribe button, so please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andre Sole.